Hello everyone, welcome to this last session of the Blackout series. Yes, this is the last session, and today again we'll be drawing a square tile. I think by now you got a broad idea about what this Blackout Tangles is all about. There are so many ways to layer your tile, and this is also a nice way to layer. Yes, that's what I discovered. So just pull out one of those tiles which you don't like quite much. Yes, an already drawn tile maybe, and then try imposing a blackout tangle over the tile and then see the magic happen. Yes, so let's get started with today's session. I'm going to again draw a simple tile, and then, as we have done in all the previous sessions, draw a blackout tangle over it. So I'm starting from one corner of my tile. It's a regular square tile, and then I'm going to create some sections like these. Let's play around with some fragments or any other tangle that you feel like. I'm just going to use a simple string today. So one thing that I also wanted to mention is you have to choose your blackout tangle wisely. Yes, tangles which when inked completely would look nice. Yes, not every tangle may be fit for use as a blackout tangle, so you will have to evaluate first before you uh, superimpose that tangle over an already drawn tile. Yes, it should be a tangle which when inked completely looks nice. Yes, I will give you a few more ideas at the end of this session, which you can, some tangles which you can use as a blackout tangle, and probably you can draw a few more tiles using those tangles also. Yeah, so my string is in place, and now I'm just going to start randomly, just you know start with any tangle of your choice. So I will just start with some simple lines. So just remember that when you are drawing such a tile, you don't have too much inking in the background, and you choose tangles wisely, preferably texturing tangles in the background, and preferably a tangle which when inked completely looks nice for the foreground or the blackout tangle. Yes, so those are some of the things that you would like to consider before you draw such a tile. So that's a simple fragment, or you can call it Senna. Yes, and then we can start with some other tangles. So choose any tangles of your choice or choose fragments. So let's draw a zigzag. Let's see. And I'm going to just draw a simple fragment, something like this. Although I don't want to ink much, but yes, this will have some bit of inking. This is like a moon stuck inside a cap. Not making the moon very big, making it small again because I don't want too much inking in the background. Yes, choose any fragment of your choice. There are so many that you can choose from. Yes, and then the other side, either you can go with the same thing or you can add something else. So I'm going to add a different fragment here. So one aura to each side, and then just squeeze in an orb inside. Like this. Yes, so those were two. Now let us move on to the third. So I'm going to add some sections again, and then choose a fragment of your choice. So let's fill up the space with bales. So this tangle is called bales, just that I'm going to fill up the entire section with further auras. Yes, so this entire section I'm going to add further auras like this and then fill it up completely. Something like this. Take your time. Yes, you can choose any fragment. This is just what is coming to my mind at this point of time. Go slow. This is a very commonly used string and always looks nice. Yes, so that was one layer of bells. Small tiny spaces you can ink. But make sure they are small. Yes, so that was the third one. Let's go to the fourth one. So I'm going to probably go with some shattuck. Yes, it's a nice tangle to draw, but I'm going to, since this is a wide space, I'm going to divide it into two sections and then draw shattuck in each of these sections. Pure line work. Slowly take your time, going from one end to the other, changing the direction of line. So when I draw this set of line, it's almost perpendicular. Yes, you can start like that also, from outside to inside. So changing the angle of the lines every time, almost perpendicular lines as you change the direction. Take your time. You can draw absolutely straight lines also. I'm giving a slight curve to the lines. Yes, and you can either add the same tangle this side or you can add something else, your wish. I'm going to add shattuck only on both the sides. So I'm starting from the other side so that I can coordinate the two sides. Yes, so I'm now going to extend this on the other side so the two sides look coordinated. Even if you don't do that, it's fine. No issues. Yes, so I'm going to extend this a little more, probably one or two more. Take your time. So completed drawing my shattuck. Now I'm going to create some sections like these. Draw the tangle poke inside it. Basically insert some orbs. Sorry. Take your time. Give a nice curve at both the ends. And then I'm just going to add some orbs like this. Yes, starting from the center just like pork, and then rest of the orbs are drawn behind, not drawing complete orbs, trying to leave very tiny space or no space at all in between so that I don't have to add much blacks. Yes, take your time. So I'm done drawing my pork, and now we have two more spaces left. Let's add some flux here. Some bit of tipples course comes with flux. Very tiny spaces, just fill it up. Probably we can draw one from here, drawing behind, adding some tipple where spaces are too small. Yes, and then this section again, choose any tangle of your choice. So I'm going to again insert a triangular grid. Like this, and then draw paradox inside it. So as I mentioned, you can choose any tangle. Just drawing a background tile. This tangle is called paradox. Something like this. Tiny spaces there. Draw behind. Yes, something like this. And the other side also, you can either add paradox or you can add hybrid. We used that tangle the other day. You can also use betweed if you want. Slowly take your time. Rotate your tile if you are not comfortable drawing lines in both the directions. Yes. So that's a simple tile. Now I'm going to first draw my blackout tangle, yes, which is going to be drawings today. Yes, drawings is a tangle. I'm going to start with a dot, just a reference dot, draw some S shapes. Let's draw directly with our graphic one. So drawing some nice S shapes emanating from a point, or you can draw an orb like this. Yes, and then I'm going to probably add one more here. Add some curvy line, drop it down to the next one, bring it to about half of the next one, line starting from the back of the S, 3 curves, bring it to about half of the next one like this, and then I'm going to ink it completely. Again, as you ink, please don't bother about the background tangle. The focus here is on the blackout tangle. Yes. Take your time and slowly ink all. So I've inked my drawings, and that is how it looks like. Let us now shade our tile. Shading this string is very simple. This is called the plates string, and you just have to shade under the string or the dividing lines that you drew. Yes, so go ahead and add shade under the string. Slowly take your time. You can also add shade on both sides. But I don't want to add too much of shade. Blend, pull it towards the center, but make sure you don't make the entire thing gray. Yes. So I'm going to add some bit of weight here. It's like a shadow. Adds a nice dimension to the tile and to the string. Like this. Yes. Now you can either keep your drawings the way it is, or you can highlight the string. That's entirely your choice. I think it will add to the look of this blackout tangle. So touching a little jelly roll there. But again, it's your choice. You may or may not do it. I'm going to add some dots. Some magic there. And then last but not the least, let us use our gray brush pen and add some shadow here. I'm going to use a darker one. Almost done. Yeah, that's about it. I don't think we need to do anything else. Yes, this portion is already dark. I don't want to add too much. This will get too much. Yes, so that's about it. Something that you can do to add little bit of zen is, again, since these are thick empty spaces, you can always add some fine lines. You can also add some orbs there. Yes, these are embellishments. Again, it's a matter of choice. If you like it white, leave it as such. I think there is some room for embellishment. Small puffs always come handy. Once you have drawn your blackout tangle, you can always add some bit of inking in the spaces other than the blackout tangle. Yes, so you know now where your blackout tangle is placed. So you can go ahead and add some bit of ink here and there so that your background also looks nice. For example, I can add some bit of ink at some of these places, not all, some, those which do not disturb my blackout tangle. Yes, a little bit of zen there. And that's it. I don't think we need to do anything else to this tile. Let's close our tile. I'm going to put in my chop, sitting somewhere cozily, probably inside my I'm sorry. Yes, sign and date your tile always. I shall see you again with some new series. Yeah, this is the last session of this series. I'm going to start a new series next month, soon, very soon. Yes, till then, have a good time. Bye bye.